Hello everybody, welcome to G Music Island. On G Music Island, we help you to promote your musical video. As an artist, are you looking for a television station where you can promote your musical videos? Well, G Music Island is here to give you that support. All you need to do is to log on to our website at www.gmusicisland.ie. Make sure we can help you to promote your musical video and give you an exclusive interview in order for you to promote your musical video. All this is going to be happening on the G Music Island platform. So make sure you're tuned into our website, www.gmusicisland.ie. We're looking forward to hear from you. Let's do it! Hello, welcome to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Chris Allmilton. This is Just Question. As always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all my viewers. Thank you to all my followers on social media. Appreciate all your comments. But first of today, before we kick off today's show, I want to say big congratulations to the winner of Rose of Trolley. You're the person that Costin made her. Congratulations and a round of applause for her, everybody. Thank you. Wonderful, girl. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. That's what we talk about. This is what we want Ireland to look like in the future. See the opportunities from Rose of Trolley gives a lot of confidence to other women to take that challenge. So well done, girl. Thank you so much. We're proud of you. Okay, coming up on today's show, we have three wonderful ladies joining me on the show. As always, my first guest, she's the radio presenter all the way from Roscommon. It's not a person that Susan Smyth. She's going to be right here on the show. Sitting right here. Coming up as well, I'll be joined by my very good friend. She is a yoga teacher and author. She's going to give us some more inspiration on what inspires her and how that energy in her can inspire you. She's not a person than Livia. Devi, she's going to be sitting right here. And coming up, I'll be joined by my one and only friend. She is a businesswoman, wonderful, confident in her. She's from Romania, based here in Ireland. She's not a person than Emilia. She's going to be sitting right here. All of this coming your way later on the show after this break. Make sure you don't touch the dial. Make sure you're tuning in. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Welcome to G Music Ireland, Ireland's latest platform bringing you some of the hottest music videos in the country. So, our website is live. We have so much on there to keep you on track with all the newest music videos in the country. Check out our playlist with all genres like hip-hop, R&B, rock, alternative, folk and soul. We have you covered for all moods. We have video of the week. Keep checking because if you're a musician, you might just earn the spot. Get to know about us and what we do. How to work with us, all you gotta do is get in touch. We would love to hear from you. So myself and Chris will see you on Ben Television, Sky Channel 175 every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. But for now, make sure you're following the website, which is www.gmusicisland.ie. Follow us on all our social platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit us up on our email, which is gmusicireland@outlook.com. For now, we'll see you next time on G Music Ireland.
Welcome back, everybody! Woo! This is how we're doing. Thank you so much to Susan. Susan, thank you. Let's get to meet you, please.
Thank you, Chris. My name is Susan Smyth, and I'm an entrepreneur I've travelled from the west of Ireland to come here today.
Wonderful. Come on. Susan, love everybody. And let's meet Livia, please.
My name is Livia. I came from West Cork, Ireland, and I'm very happy being here with all of you.
Oh, wonderful. Come on. Woo! And let's meet Emilia, please.
My name is Emilia, and I come from Dublin, from Lunchtown, so I am a businesswoman.
Wonderful, wonderful. Come on. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. This is what we do every week on the show, and I appreciate the fact that you're here. What a wonderful journey. Thank you so much. Susan, let's get to meet you. You're a radio presenter, you're a businesswoman. Give us some more insight about yourself, please.
Well, I suppose I started out working for myself in my early 20s.
Yeah.
I was very entrepreneurial as a child,
Okay.
and I decided to move away from a corporate career and to go into business myself. So I set up an IT company, and it just kind of developed from there. I opened up retail outlets and a wholesale business, and I've been running my own business now for 15 years.
Wow.
It's successful, thank God, but I have to say that radio is my passion. And I branched off out into radio
Wow.
and presenting.
Of course.
And
So we're all about the same level now, isn't it?
not quite.
That's good, that's
Yeah,
good.
so my passion is entrepreneurship and radio, and really what I want to do is carry the message to people that they can actually become an entrepreneur, they can be successful in business if they just take the risk, if they just jump, take the leap of faith.
Very
And I
true.
like to share stories with people that of successful entrepreneurs, how they did it and their pitfalls as well, because entrepreneurship is a lonely road.
Oh, it's a very tough
really
one
is.
as well.
And you know, it's nice to have other entrepreneurs to identify with,
True.
but when people listen to the stories, they hear that it hasn't always been easy. It's not that you wake up and you get rich quick and it's an overnight thing. It isn't. You have to have a belief in yourself, and you have to keep going, and you have to keep getting back up again every time you fall.
Wow.
But when it is good, it's very, very good.
It's very good.
It
I'm
really
proud of
is.
that. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. I really want to talk about the end of the show for that. You know, I want to be rich, you know. All right, Livia, let's get to meet you. Give us more insight about yourself.
Yes, I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, channeler, and I moved from the business area into the holistic area. And I'm very happy with this change in my life. Had been an interesting journey so far. I worked in corporate, in IT for 15 years.
Wow.
Yes, and then one day I had my shift happening, and yes, and I started to do my passions and to live my passions. And now I am based in West Cork, Ireland, and I am connecting to so many people, not only in Ireland but around the world,
Wow.
and try to inspire them
Wow.
and yes, make them feel and live from their heart and not so much from their mind.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Emilia, you're a businesswoman.
Yes.
Give us some insight about you. Come on, let's
I have
go.
to say, when I came to Ireland, I was starting from scratch because I didn't know English,
Yeah.
and I started to look for studying. Adult education was my mother, I have to say, and all the teachers there, it was my example for the future. I found something in them all the time, so I started to follow them. But always I was looking for more. So even the manager said, "You left our project for the college because you are so hungry of something." So I said, "That's not enough. That's not enough." So even in these days, it's not enough. So I was jumping from that, and when I get the opportunity to go looking for a work experience, I found my passion in where I am working now in the company with finance, which is my dream job for the future. So I'm not going from there, and everyone is full belief in that because I am staying with them. So they give me the ability to become a leader, and I feel myself in charge of anything. And I am so hungry every day. I am just when I am surrounded around with people, very smart people, I feel like it's a piece of bread for me. So
Yeah.
I'm just wow. I said I have to spend more time with these people. So. And outside of that, I understand I need some development with myself, like some passion of find myself.
Yeah.
So I found my mentor, which started with Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill
Okay,
book.
very
And
good.
I get in that with so much details which I discover myself.
Wow.
And then I cannot stop anymore to have a mentor and accountability.
Yeah.
And also in these days I have like my daily routine from Monday to Saturday and Sunday. Sunday it's only family day, church,
Yeah.
and things like to do with the family.
Yeah.
But Monday to Saturday I am doing like this kind of meetings and mentorships and trainings with John C. Maxwell, if you know, the biggest
Yeah.
coach in the world, the
Wow,
number one,
wow.
which is leadership skills.
Amazing,
So
amazing, amazing.
I am not stopping. Thank you.
You know, see, that's one thing I like about you women. You know, you're very hardworking. I think to me, I don't know, maybe in the UK or other places, but it's like Ireland here, the women are really taking the toll on this. You know, you are all really getting yourself to do something, pushing yourself to want to be something. And that's what we want to see, you know. So let me come back to yourself. As a businesswoman, what's like for you to kind of walk into a business not knowing what the outcome would be?
For me,
For a woman, you know?
Well, there's an awful lot of female entrepreneurs coming up in the world now, and
Yeah.
times are changing very, very slowly, but they are changing, and women are becoming more and more successful. But for me to walk into a business and not know the outcome that's like breathing for me. That's what I love. I love not knowing the outcome because I like the risk, and I like to, being an entrepreneur, I like to get involved in all different areas of business, and I've actually get involved in all different areas. I've just developed and patented a product.
Yeah.
It's not actually on the market yet, but I am going to take on Wonder Bra with this product.
Oh, good.
And it's going to be launched hopefully by the end of the year. I'm not here trying to sell it or anything.
You can sell it, you can sell it.
It solves a problem for women, and it
Yeah.
solves a very, very big problem, and it is going to be a global thing.
Wow.
But I believe that women are really coming into their own now,
Very
and I
good.
think that women are just becoming more and more successful, and I think it's really great.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Livia, she's a businesswoman. You're a yoga teacher. You have a lot of experience in this area. How do you put our mindset? When I mean our mind, I'm not a woman now, so don't get it wrong there. Okay, but how do you put our mindset into that mold that makes us more relaxed, make us focus, make us concentrate? So with your experience, with your expertise, give us more insight, because that's where you're really good at.
Yes, and I had been in a corporate environment for 15 years, and it was that competition between man and woman, and you know, how to be successful. And what I found as being very efficient and very soothing for our souls and for our bodies, meditation and yoga.
Yeah.
And you know, try to come back to yourself. And sometimes people say that they don't have so much time to allocate for 10 minutes a day to meditate, but I feel that this is very important.
But you don't know, sometimes it's difficult to just meditate for 10 minutes. That's a lot to ask for.
Yes, could be, but it's not in the end. It's just only 10 minutes of our life that can change the quality of our day, and can really bring us more easiness and more peace. And in the end, if we are working in a holistic environment or a corporate or a business environment, that is very good for how productive we are and how efficient we are in the end.
Wow.
So 10 minutes a day really changed the value of the day.
Wow.
And also not only in corporations or, you know, in business environment, but also in relation with the family and friends and partners.
Wow,
Yes.
amazing, amazing. Come on. Beautiful. Let me bring Emilia in. Emilia, you said English was one of your problems when you started, but when you were speaking today, it doesn't look like English was your problem in the first place. You know?
Thank you.
What's like for you when you go into business, you meet other people, you communicate with them? How difficult was it for you? Because English wasn't your first language.
I had a good train before that, and I told to myself all the time, I have to break this fear of I don't know English or something. So when I meet this kind of people which talking to me and I don't understand, I wasn't frustrated or uncomfortable.
Okay.
Which I said, I can do it. And I knew more about by the time. And I know our mind is powerful, which can learn anything, so no limits. And I encourage myself. So that's the part of me being like positive and thinking I can do it. It's
Wonderful, wonderful. Come on, everybody. Okay, we just want to go to a quick break. When we come back, we still have Susan, Livia, and Livia, and also Emilia. We'll be right back. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to G Music Island, and this is the brand new season show. We got so much in stock for you. But before we kick off this new season show, make sure you're tuning in to Ben Television Sky Channel 175, because that's where a lot of stuff that's going to be happening in around this entertainment here on G Music Island platform. To talk about what's going to be happening on this year's season, we got so much in stock for you. We're speaking about R&B, we're speaking about hip-hop music, we're talking about the metal music. Oh no, I'm only messing, but you're going to get a lot of that from us this season. And make sure on this season, we're going to bring you a lot more interviews, meeting with international and national artists. And not only that, we're going to be featuring a lot of events, concerts, a lot of things are going to be happening on this new season. So make sure you're tuning in on Ben Television Sky Channel 175. It's G Music, baby. Let's do it. Tune in. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much. there, just before we went to break, we were just talking to Emilia there about English there, you know. And English, like you said, you didn't find it very difficult, you know. Speaking about English, originally, where are you from?
I am from Moldova originally.
And she is from?
Romania.
Okay, so you both of you met yourself here today.
Yes,
Yes.
we do speak the same language.
There are two
Amazing.
different countries, but the same.
Yeah, so different
yes.
countries but the same language. How is
Yes.
that possible?
Yes, so Moldova doesn't have any languages, no any dictionary
Okay,
in our
really?
country like in
They
Moldovan.
can come
so
and join Ireland. The island
Yes.
need more country to attack to us. You know, we need to get bigger. You know. Anyway, let's come back to yourself, Olivia, very quickly there. So, how do you get into this in the first place? In terms of yoga, something might have inspired you to get into it, isn't it?
Yeah, so actually that happened 2 years ago. For me, it was an awakening process.
Okay.
I tried to be myself, you know, before I was working in corporations, I was going up the ladder and so on, you know, but then one day happened for me to shift the consciousness and I started to be a yoga teacher and be more open to the holistic area.
Okay.
And
Very good.
yeah, I'm doing all sort of energy healing and yes, this is very exciting and this is myself and are my passions and
Wow.
yes, it was quite a shift from, you know, I'm a new person compared with who I used to be 5 years ago. But
What used to be like five years ago? Tell us.
I was very serious and
You're not serious anymore. No. Okay, that's
no,
good.
I laugh a lot and
That's good.
I do see life in a different perspective
Yeah.
and where is a lot of joy and laughter and easiness
good.
and happiness and
Very positive,
joy.
isn't it?
Very
Yeah?
positive, yes.
That's good. Let me bring Emilia in there on that one. Emilia, so now, she's your sister now, because I know after the show now, you two will have the chat going on, you know. So, for business right now, you working with the Romania community, you deal with mortgage areas and all of this areas. So, how are you working around that? Give us some more insight, just only 2 minutes for that.
I am so confident with that because I get more beliefs in myself and I like to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So I see I can help people with more and people are very proud at the end when they get house, for example, or I can help people and I do inspire people. And in the same time, I get challenged, but I become strong
Very
and
good.
people see in me and I can motivate them. I can inspire them how to move on in life as well with different things. And they do believe in me and it's very important to put the place of person who you met in your way to be first instead of yourself. So
Wow.
that's very powerful. Think what people can trust in you.
Wow,
And it's
amazing, amazing
thank you.
people, wonderful, wonderful. Susan, back to you. How regularly do you do your radio show? Is it every week or every day or?
Yeah, I've got 2 shows a week. They're music shows because music I'm passionate about. And
You're a
I've
music show, you're a businesswoman, you're an entrepreneur, you're launching a new product. Wonderful, go on.
I have a business podcast. It's called Let's Talk Business with Susan Smyth. And each week I interview an entrepreneur and I have regular guests on as well. And I really enjoy that because it does, it's kind of it's mental, physical and spiritual. And just touching on what Livia was saying there, over the past few years in business, I realised that I did need to look at myself spiritually and get in touch with my soul. And I do practice yoga. And I do actually practice meditation, and it is difficult to do 10 minutes of
It is
meditation.
difficult, Tammy, trust me.
But even if you can do 3 minutes, it just has
It's a process
an
to get into
amazing effect on your body. But it's so important because a lot of people in business, they just get stuck into the corporate end of it and money, money, money. You really, really have to look after yourself spiritually because you will get sick.
Yeah.
You'll get stress, anxiety,
Very
and
true.
stress causes every sort of illness. So
Very true.
I do feel that the spiritual and energy side of things is really
We
important
must
too.
go to church today, everybody. Yay! Okay, so Olivia, how can people get in touch with you? Because the work you're doing is really good. It's helping people to refine strength and refine smile and new energy, something that is positive for them. How can people get in touch with you for that?
Yes, so I have a website and, you know, they can find me on Facebook. I don't market myself so much, so
Okay.
yeah, it's just...
You're marketing yourself right now.
Yeah,
no
well...
Walk away, do whatever you want.
So, yeah, on transcendanascent.com is
Okay.
my website and they can find me with the same name also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. Yes, I do keep in contact with many people around the world and I try to inspire them and I try to give them support because what's happening, life becomes so busy and it's so stressful and there are people like me that are shifting consciousness, and they feel quite isolated, and they feel alone, and sometimes, you know, they don't resonate with the same things that they were doing before, or they can't connect to the people that in the same way they did before. And this is where I step in and I try to, you know, light that, to bring a light into that darkness, and yeah, just to let them know that they are not alone, and many people are on that stage of consciousness, and this is a process that is happening without our will. So,
Amazing. Emilia, one more last word for you before we wrap things up. So, going forward, how can people find you? I know you go to different exhibition events, you know, to do stuff. So how can people find you mostly, so they can get inspired by the things you do?
Yes, I do a lot of actions outside of work. I am going events, I am going network marketing, I have my own team with network marketing, which we do leadership team.
Okay.
So people are always around us, and because I give them give them attention, they see the value in what I can do for them, and of course they believe in me, I can help, so they apply for help.
Wonderful. Come on, everybody. Susan, let's wrap things up with you before you go. So you're based in Roscommon, isn't it? Yes?
Yeah, I'm based in Roscommon, but if anybody wants to get in touch with me, I'm on Twitter all of the time. So it's Susan Smyth, SMYTH, S for sugar, L for Lucy. Susan Smyth SL is my handle on Twitter. Okay. Susan Smyth on Facebook, and Let's Talk Business with Susan Smyth is the podcast show. Yeah. So if there's any entrepreneurs watching and they want to share their story, they can get in touch with me directly.
Yeah. I think it's really good that you're really talking about entrepreneur, you know, because most people kind of jump into businesses just like that. But I think what they're missing is that networking as well, especially for younger people as well want to go into business. You need a lot of networking. It's good for you to go like events, go to, you know, connect with other people, get to share ideas. And one thing I find out from most people mostly is the time wasters ones. You know, when you waste someone's time, it hurts. Seriously, you want to make sure that before you approach somebody who is already on the ladder, you want to be sure before you actually approach them, because it doesn't really give a good, you know, approach when you do that, you know, unless you're positive in what you want to do. Yeah. Ladies, I want to say thank you very much for coming on the show. Show some love for Susan, everybody! And also for Livia, everybody! And Emilia, everybody! Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you all for coming on the show. This is how we're going to wrap things up for viewers at home. Thank you for tuning in. This is Zero Question. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. Next week, it's going to be an amazing show coming your way. So make sure you're tuning in. Don't forget, Zero Question. So we'll come your way next week. Take care and God bless. And bye for now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.